Hey girls, so today after probably a year, I'm finally doing my Ancestry DNA results. So originally I got my results from Ancestry DNA, and then once you get your DNA results, you are able to upload them into different companies so they can reevaluate your DNA. So I went through WeGene and one other one. I don't remember the name. I'll put it somewhere here. The point I'm trying to make is I got three different numbers when I did my DNA. So the results I'm going to give you are the ones from WeGene because they were the median number. Median meaning average or middle or, median. One of them had a higher number, one of them had a lower number, and so I'm going with the middle number because I think that would be the fairest way to go about telling you my results. I'm going to go ahead and try and post my results somewhere up here while I speak, but let's start. So very first, of course I am African, no surprise. I am 84.13% African. Okay, so as you know, most Black Americans, I believe, is between 78 to 80, 88, 90% African because we have a mixture, versus if you're from Africa, you would be, 100% African. But if you are a Black American, you would probably have less African in you. So 84%, I wasn't surprised by that. It sounds like an average number. It's not the highest, it's not the lowest. It's kind of like right there in the middle. Of the 84.13% African, sorry, I keep looking to the side because I have my computer open over there. So of the 84.13% African, I am 75.44% Yoruba, and I am 6.76 of Bantu, 1.92% of MBUTI. I'm not sure how to pronounce that, so I'm not going to screw that up. My boyfriend actually lived in Africa for a while, and he's always thought that I was, he's like, you're a Yoruba girl. So that when we got my results back, he was like, oh, I was right. So that is really cool. So hey to all of my Yoruba girls. Now, with that said, where in Africa am I from? 1 second, let me pull that up. Okay, so of my 84% African, and other than the Yoruba, 29% of my DNA is from the Ivory Coast in Ghana. So hey to all my French-speaking Ivory Coast people, all my Ghanaians, hi. I am 21% Nigerian, 14% Cameroon and Congo, 10% Benin, Togo, and 8% is African Southeastern, so a bunch of little areas, but the most would be the Ivory Coast, Ghana, and Nigeria. So that was really cool to know because of course I wouldn't have known any of that. That was super cool to find out. Now I want to just get into why I titled my video Our People, meaning people with this skin color, why we need to stop lying. The reason I said that is because growing up my entire life, I was always told that I had American Indian in me. I know. Every Black person has been told this, and I'm like so over Black people being told this. I'm so over Black people believing this. Majority of the DNA results that I've watched, no Black people have American Indian in them, and they're like so surprised. I'm not necessarily surprised because I never really believed it, but it's nice to know like I don't, and we can get that light out of there. Like I don't know, I know a lot of it comes from one, I feel like back in the day, I don't know where Black people are still this way, but back in the day Black people wanted to be like something different so bad. You know how there's the dark skin, light skin issue, and everybody wanted to say, oh, I'm mixed with this. I've never been the type that needed to be mixed with anything. Like, I love being black. I am proud of being black. So I've never felt like the need to be like, oh, I'm mixed with something. So it's really annoying when people say that. Now if anybody ever tells me that, I'm like, just don't tell me that. I don't want to hear it. Yeah. And sorry, I'm stuffy and I'm like in between shots, I'm like wiping my nose. Okay, so we're gonna move on to the rest of what I am mixed up with. So I am 14.21% European. That I guess I was surprised about. I mean, I know the other amount had to come from somewhere, but that is a lot of European. Yeah. And I was especially surprised by my breakdown. So of my breakdown, I am 10.89, might as well say 11% Spanish. So hey, people from Spain. I remember in middle school, I was always attracted to Spain, and I even did we had to do a project, and I did my project on Spain. I remember that to this day. So it's so funny that my ancestry comes back that I am 11% Spanish. Yeah, so I guess I gotta go to Ivory Coast, Ghana, Nigeria, Spain. Yeah. I am 3.32% Finnish / Russian. So the other percent, I am 1.39% South Asian, and South Asian, and I guess that means like India. Okay, of the 1.39, it gives me my breakdown of my tribe. That's why like Ouija is good, because if you do Ancestry, they'll give you your like Africa and then like Nigeria, but it won't give you your tribe. Ouija is what I had to go through in order to get my tribes. That's how I found out I was Yoruba, mostly Yoruba. Okay, so of the South Asian, I am 1.06% Sindhi tribe, and that's East Indian or Indian, and 0.32% Indian. So I guess 1.39% Sindhi Indian or whatever. And then I am 0.13% American, and that would be the native. So 0.13% is not enough to say that you are native, like, honestly. And the other like trace percentage, like 0.09%, was Papuan, and I looked that up, and that's like oceanic people. I don't know much about them, but it's like 0.09%. So yes, so pretty much as a recap, I am 84 or 83, whatever it said, percent African, mostly Yoruba tribe, and mostly from Ivory Coast, Ghana. And then the next biggest percentage was European, with most of that percentage being Spanish. So I guess you can say I am 83%, 84% African, and then 13% Spanish, and then trace regions of like Indian, East Indian, and then the other stuff. So I would highly recommend Black people especially to get your DNA done. I know there's a lot of controversy around it with people like, oh, I don't know if it's real, blah blah blah, whatever. It's still fun to find out, especially if they're having a sale. Get it during a sale. I do want to get my mom's done, so that is my next step, to have her DNA done, and it's just really fun. You'll be really surprised. It took me a long time to do this video because I do a lot of, as you know, if this is your first time at my channel, if you only click because of the DNA video, I do a lot of haul videos. I've done healthy eating videos. I even did like some stuff to help people with their credit. I'll try and link a lot of those videos, but I don't do a lot of sit down in front of the camera videos. Yeah, I'm so happy I finally got this video done. It's been a long time coming. If you have any questions, make sure you leave it below. If you can see my breakdown and you feel like, oh, okay, I can see it, leave it below. If you like this video, thumbs up. If you've done your ancestry, I would love to watch it. You can follow me on Instagram. I will leave that in the link below, and make sure you subscribe. and I will see you girls and guys, whoever's watching the video, in my next video. Stop saying you're American Indian. Stop. Okay. 2018, no more saying it. It's done. Okay.